Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sacred Peace YouTube channel. I'm Dee and I'm so honored to guide you on this, what I hope is a beginner-friendly vinyasa flow. Let's take about the next 10 to 15 minutes going through introduction to Sun Salutation, but at a nice gentle pace. We'll take our time, connect our breathing with our movements, and just have the experience of this practice. So we're going to meet in standing. So standing to one side of your yoga mat, facing the other short edge, arms down by your sides, feet connected to the earth. And just take a moment here to pause, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out. Deep breath in through the nose, exhale out of the nose. We'll be breathing in and out of our noses through this practice. Inhale through the nose, exhaling out. So remember I said we'd be connecting our movements with our breath. So as you inhale, reach the arms up slowly overhead. Palms can touch. And then exhale, bringing the hands down through heart center, letting the chest follow. Coming into your first forward fold, the head will drop. Hands can touch the earth if they reach. If they do not reach easily, just allow them to hang for a second, breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out, allowing the head to go heavier. And then we're going to root down through the feet. You can bend the knees here. Energy through those arms. And we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Coming back to our standing pose, palms touch, and then maybe a gentle back bend. Exhale, bringing the hands through heart center, going right back into that forward fold, allowing the head to drop down to. This time we inhale, halfway lift, bringing the fingertips towards the shins, shining the heart forward, allowing the shoulders to draw away from the ears, and trying to create a flat back. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, forward fold again. Bend the knees, energy through those hands. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold again. Bringing the hands down, head down, chin towards the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips towards the shin. Shine the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Then we inhale, reach the arms up again. Palms touch, back bend, baby, a little bit more space. Exhale, hands through heart center, coming down, listening for the change that's coming up. We'll inhale, bring the hands to the shin, shine the heart forward. And then this time we're going to exhale, forward fold. And I like to walk my hands out into downward facing dog from this position. So take your time, use your fingers, your palms, and then when you get there, you want to spread your fingers nice and wide. I like a little bit of space in between my legs for downward facing dog. Shift the hips back. And in your first one of the day, you want to pedal out the feet. Pedal out the knees, bending opposite knees. Keeping the arms straight, head is nice and loose in between the arms. Deep breath in. Exhale. I'm going to hold downward facing dog for maybe 2 full rounds of breath. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Now carefully take your time. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Play around on our mats a little bit today. Back into our forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Back bend. Exhale, coming up to standing. Bringing the hands down through heart center. And then down by your sides. Take a minute to readjust. If this is your first time, that could have been a little bit of a lot. Or if it's just been a while. Pausing in mountain pose. Breathing in through the nose. We're going to add on to this sequence. So inhale, reach the arms up. Palms touch, back bend. And as you exhale, lead with the heart. Bring the hands down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips towards the shins. And then exhale, use the hands to walk us into our downward facing dog. Take your time. And like an upside down V. Now, this might be very new. You're going to inhale, lift one leg up towards the sky. See how it feels. Deep breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly bring it back down. Pedal it out. If you need to bring the knees down to the mat for a second, please do so. Honor your needs. Deep breath in through the nose. And slowly find stillness. And then make sure that opposite leg is rooted down because we're going to inhale, lift the leg up. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, lift a little higher. And then slowly, carefully bring it down. Pedal the legs out again. Cat's crawling on me. Deep breath in. Exhale. And you're going to engage your core, bringing the knees down towards the earth. Pausing in tabletop position. The toes are flat onto the mat. Fingers spread nice and wide. Shoulder, elbow, wrist in one line. And the same measure, hip and knee joint. If you ever have the need to pause in your yoga class, this practice or other ones, you'll bring the big toes together. Knees nice and wide, sit the hips back, and bring the forehead down to the mat. Pausing here in child's pose. Coming back up to tabletop position. So take that child's pose whenever you need it. Tuck the toes in towards the mat. And on your next inhale, lift the hips up for a downward facing dog. Straighten the arms. Straighten the legs or a gentle bend in the knee to straighten the arms is okay. If your feet touch the earth, that's cool. My ankles are a little bit tight, so we are here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to slowly shift out into a push-up position. And as an option, you can bring the knees down towards the earth or keep the knees up. Going into a chaturanga. Shift forward, bring the elbows in. Knees, chest, chin. And you inhale to a cobra. Gentle bend in the back. Exhale. Pushing the body back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Walk the hands back towards the feet. So back in a standing position, we'll put it all together. So find your feet grounded into the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch, back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands down to the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring the hands down. Walk them out into a downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. And then we're going to inhale, lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down. And switching directly to the opposite leg. Inhale, lift that leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it back down. And then shift out, inhale into push-up position. Or if you would like to bring the knees down towards the earth, I'll do it this way. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the elbows in and the chest down to the earth. Chin down, elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the head up, cobra pose. Exhale, back down. Then we tuck the toes in, push the body up for a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. Walk the hands back towards the feet. And inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Keep going. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And use the hands to walk out into downward facing dog. Connecting with your breath. Inhale, lift one leg up. Exhale, bring it back down. And inhale, opposite side. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, shifting out into plank pose or knees down to the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lifting to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. We'll flow through one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, use the hands to walk the feet back into a forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms touch. Back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And walk the hands out to your downward facing dog. Still protecting your body. Fingers spread nice and wide. Lengthen in the spine. Inhale, lift one leg up towards the sky. See if lifting higher feels good or bringing the chest closer to the thigh. Deep breath in. Exhale. And inhale, opposite leg. Exhale. And we shift out into float pose. Deep breath in. Engage your core as you exhale, coming down. Lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pause here. Or if you would like to pause in child's pose, you'll bring the knees down to the mat, big toes together. Set the hips back towards the heels. Bring the forehead down. Relax the arms and the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale. And wherever you are, use the hands to walk the body up. Come into a seated position. Feel free to end your yoga class today in a seated position or lying down. Wherever you are, feel free to close your eyes. Take a moment to notice your energy. Notice the flow. Notice the vibration, the gentle hum of your soul. Notice the moment and accept it, embrace it for what it is. Knowing that you showed up and gave your best. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Great job. Feel free to wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a hug today. Thank you so much for joining class. If you've enjoyed this class today, please like, share, subscribe. Let everyone know you had a beautiful time in our outdoor yoga class today. See you next time. Peace.